For the longest time, content was king. But nowadays, it means nothing without the real star of the show: attention. Getting attention is easy, but keeping it? Well, that's a challenge that haunts marketers and egomaniacs alike. I should know. I'm both. In this video, I'm going to break down one of the most powerful yet challenging tools to master in marketing, and that's community. Let's get into it. Today, marketers are fighting for attention on two fronts: against competitors and against the very platforms we depend on. On Google, AI overviews slash click-through rates to websites by 58%. On social media, organic reach is down while noise is way up. And email open rates are lower than my tolerance for people who create Instagram accounts for their pets. With so much invested in these channels, it's only fair to ask, what is the value of a like or a click these days? It's not zero, but it's not enough. Your audience and brand need something deeper, something that captures attention not for vanity metrics, but for building long-lasting relationships. And that is the essence of community marketing. Simply put, community marketing is about creating spaces where people connect and engage around a shared interest. Think of it as a refreshing escape from algorithms, noise, and AI slop. It's a space you control, where attention is not stolen, but earned and turned into a self-sustaining engine for your marketing. Communities are built on two foundational pillars: human interaction and the exchange of real value. I say real because too often marketers treat value like a bait and switch. Just lure leads into HubSpot with gated content and blast them with automated emails until they convert, die, or even worse, unsubscribe. In community marketing, value is an evergreen thing that's exchanged between members: advice, connections, inspiration, support, and so on. This creates a self-sustaining ecosystem where people show up because the community itself is truly valuable. That saves your marketing team budget and resources. It also means less time spent torturing ChatGPT for good content ideas. Nail these two pillars and you'll have something scarce: genuine attention from people who actually care. And that goes a lot further than just dumping someone into a 47-step automation because they downloaded a white paper that they never opened. And never will. So what does all this look like in action? Let's get into the 5 different types of communities you can build with real-life examples of brands making them work. First up, product communities. These communities revolve around learning and mastering your product. Members help each other grow by answering questions, sharing tips, and troubleshooting problems. The result is lower support costs and empowered users who become your strongest brand ambassadors. An example of this comes from NetHealth, a healthcare software company. NetHealth hosts both an online community and in-person events to help users learn from each other, exchange ideas, get early product announcements, and more. Next up, lifestyle and interest communities. These are centered on shared interests, hobbies, professions, or identities that align with your brand. This is where networking and relationships really spark, and your brand gets to be the matchmaker that gets all the credit. Pendo, a product experience software company, uses its Slack community, Mind the Product, to connect and inspire product leaders. Members share insights, discuss best practices, and stay ahead of trends, making it a resource that keeps on giving. Next, we have creator communities. These communities are built around people actively creating content, projects, or work related to your brand's theme or using your product as a tool. Canva's creators community lets designers publish their work, like templates and graphics, directly into Canva's marketplace. This helps their work get seen and used by countless Canva clients while earning royalties. Meanwhile, Canva gets to use UGC to grow its platform. Win-win all around. Next, we have insider or VIP communities. These are velvet rope communities that grant special perks to your most loyal customers. This could be discounts, early access to products and services, or invitations to special events and more. Salesforce's MVP program is an invite-only community that recognizes top contributors to Salesforce's Trailblazer community. MVPs get invites to exclusive events, direct access to product teams, and networking opportunities. This is a really smart way to motivate your community members to stay engaged and keep contributing. That's more generous than my company, where hard work is rewarded with a pat on the back and some Kohl's cash. Save it, we're not hiring. Last, but certainly not least, mission-based communities. These communities exist for one reason: to create change. Patients Like Me, a patient community platform owned by Fuze Health, connects people living with chronic conditions to share experiences, support one another, and contribute data to improve health outcomes. Nothing builds a strong community like an even stronger cause. And there you have it. Look, I'm not going to pretend that building your own community doesn't take a lot of work, because it does. But that's what makes him so special. Anyone these days can create content and get likes and clicks. But building your own space that's powered by real relationships, real value, and deeper engagement with your customers, that's not easy to replicate. And when done right, it goes a lot further, not just for your customers, but for your business.